Here's your list of data that we're going to work with, and I'll do this one with you to start. This one is 2, 3, 5, 6, 9, 11, 15, 17, 22, 29, 36, 47. And your Y values are going to be 3, 7, 11, 19, 25, 32, 47, 56, 67, 82, 96, and 124. So I'll leave this video running so you can hear my voice, but we're going to be working on the calculator screen so you can at least hear the commands if you want to go back and watch it later. Alright, so go to Stat button, and you're already on Edit. And don't forget, everything I'm doing on the calculator is on that screen in the back if you want to watch and follow. So you're going to be in Stat, and don't forget it's on the screen in the back. So hit Enter. And I already have 2 lists in there so far. So if you want to clear out those lists, you're going to put your cursor on L1 and just hit Clear and then Enter. And the same thing for L2. Put your cursor on L2, hit Clear and Enter. And that'll take out all the stuff that's in L1 and L2. When you go to enter in your data, put your cursor in the first cell on L1, put in the first number and hit Enter. And you'll hit Enter after each number that you put in there. So the X values are 2, 3, 5, 6, 9, 11, 15, 17, 22, 29, 36, and 47. You should have 12 numbers in that list. If you go back through and look at your list in the calculator and they don't match up in terms of the number of items, then something's wrong. You won't be able to do it. You have to go back and recheck. If you right arrow over to list 2, it should go straight to the first cell. And those are 3, 7, 11, 19, 25, 32, 47, 56, 67, 82, 96, and 124. So it comes out to be 12 and 12. You have to run a linear regression AX plus B to get an R value and round up to 4 places. So hit second mode, and that will quit you out of the list area. Second mode. Make sure your diagnostic is on. What do I have to hit to get to the catalog? Second 0 is right. And what can I press so that I can skip down to the D's? What button can I press to get down to the D's? X to the negative 1, yeah. To get to this, you hit second 0. To get to this screen here, you hit second and then 0. And then hit the X to the negative 1 button just under the math button, because that has a D on it just above it. And look how it scrolls it down to the D's. Once you're there, you can right arrow, or not right arrow, but down arrow to where it says Diagnostic On. And when you're at Diagnostic On, then you just hit Enter, and then Enter again, and your diagnostic should be done. Hit the Stat button, and right arrow over to Calc. And in that list, you should see linear regression AX plus B. And that's the one you want to highlight and hit Enter. Now your screen will not look like mine if you have the TI-84. Mine just comes up linear regression AX plus B, but yours has a menu. And I can write it over here to the side of this problem. You'll have something that's kind of like X list and then Y list. And you'll have something with an EQ just below that. And you want to make sure you have L1 for your X list, L2 for the Y list, and Y1 for the EQ. And underneath all that should be a calculate option. If you want to get L1 in a certain spot, then you have to hit second 1. Notice there's an L1 above the 1 button. So you hit second 1 to get that in there. And then L2. I have to do commas and stuff. See, mine's not the same as yours. I have the silver edition. You guys have the 84 plus newer model. And you also want to put in your Y1, and the way you get that is to hit the vars button next to the clear, right arrow to Y vars, and then hit enter, and hit enter again. It'll give you Y1. And if you hit enter after that, it gives you everything you need to see for that set of data. The R value came out to be 0.993685 and so on. We have to round to 4 places. So 0.9936, but what should that last digit change to? Should change to 7, 0.9937, because this 8 rounds that up to 7. So there's your R value. For the third item, we have to write the equation in this form. Y equals AX plus B. And you'll notice that A came out to be 2.697627, and B came out to be 2.00660. And the directions say that you want to round to the hundredths place for those numbers. So we'll go down here and write the equation as Y equals, the A number is 2.70 because it's 2.69 up here and you have to round to the second place. Put in your X and then plus 2.01 because this 6 rounds that one up 1 spot. The last thing that we have to do is find the value of Y when X is 232. Find the value of Y when X is 232. So what you want to do on your calculator is enter in 232 and hit the store button, which is just above the on. Yeah, you can keep it like that. It'll still do the calculation. Enter in 232, hit the store button just above on, and then hit the X button, which is just below the mode, and hit enter. It should say 232 on the screen. That means it's been entered into X. If you want to calculate what Y is going to be using the equation that we came up with, and it's going to use the equation that's in the calculator. It's not rounded. When you write the equation as an answer, you can round it so we don't have a bunch of numbers going on. But to do the calculation with that X value, hit vars, and then right arrow to Y vars, and then hit function, and Y1, because that's where the equation went. Hit enter, and you come back with 627.86 if you round it to 2 places.